Hi Percussion, thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to use our song Legend of the Alhambra for our ensemble music review. This song, The Legend of the Alhambra, is quite unique. It's in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All the way through. Now, when we count our 1, 2, 3, we're counting our quarter notes. But eighth notes are the primary note used in this song. How many eighth notes happen in the time frame of 3 quarter notes? How many eighth notes equal 3 quarter notes? If you said 6, you're correct. And in our rhythm counting, we'll count 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and to represent those 6 eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now 6 is a number that can be made up of a different set of combinations. We can use 3 plus 3 to equal 6, or we can use 2 plus 2 plus 2 to equal 6. That's what the Legend of the Alhambra tries to do. It uses groups of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and groups of 2, 2, and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It sounds like this. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll use that pattern an awful lot as we practice Legend of the Alhambra. Let's get started drumming by playing the first 8 measures, or measures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll stop at measure 8. We're going to start with a roll, and we're going to roll in eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Just like that. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, beginning, ready, go. Rest, rest. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Good. In measure 6 is a group of 3 and 3. And then in measure 7 is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for measure 6 and measure 7. Try that with me right now. Measure 6 and 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. Great. Now let's start from the top and do it one more time up to measure 8. Make sure you do your rolls in eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, beginning, ready, go. Rest, rest. Great job. Now, in measure number 8, up to measure number 24, it's a tambourine part. If you don't have a tambourine at home, you can simply do this part by clicking your sticks together. I've got a tambourine, so I'm going to play my tambourine part. I've got my tambourine right here. To hold the tambourine, you're going to find the circle, the hole, and you're going to hold it, grab it there, and I rest my thumb on top, and then with my other hand, I'm going to form just all my fingers together, and I'm going to hit the tambourine near the rim with those fingers. Here at measure number 8, we've got the same sort of pattern as the 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. In measure 8, it's a group of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And in measure 9, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's play from measure 8 to measure 24. 1, 2, 3, ready, 8, go. Stop. Great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I hope you did well on that. The tambourine part does keep going, but at 24, the snare drum part comes back in, along with the bass drum part. Let's play from measure 24 to measure 32, the snare drum part. Groups of 3s and 2s, just like before. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 24, go. And stop. Great. At 32, we have a repeat section. It's the section that starts at 32 and keeps going all the way down to 65 on page 2. Just know that that repeat section is there. We'll talk about it in a minute. Great. Now, let's play from measure 32 to measure 40. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 32, go. Rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Stop. Now let's play from measure 40 to measure 50. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 40, ready, go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll, ready, go. Rest, rest. Stop. Great. At measure 50, we're back in our routine of groups of 3s and groups of 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go from measure 50 to measure 66. Ready? 1, 2, 3, measure 50, go. Great. At the end of measure 65 is that repeat sign that takes you back to 32. You see, we would play that whole big long section a second time if you're playing it with a band. So remember to mark those repeat signs in your music for when you add it into your band setting. Great, let's finish up our piece from 66 to the end. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 66, go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bass drum, bass drum, bass drum. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The last two measures, 74 and 75, is a brand new rhythm. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Play it with me. Ready, set, go. 1 and 1. And that's how you'll finish the song Legend of the Alhambra. Now remember, you can practice this one on a tambourine or by clicking your 6 together to practice that tambourine part. The bass drum part is an awful lot like the tambourine part, so you'll be able to transfer your skills if you play the bass drum part. So until I see you next time, playing Legend of the Alhambra, keep practicing.